Actually, if only we are not supporting our families, we will not be struggling like this, or we will not push ourselves to work so hard. Good morning, guys. You know, this daily vlogging is still not on my system, and sometimes I still forget that I have to film because I have to put some content, right? But anyway, I'm having my simple breakfast right now, and my husband is outside, not outside, but he's out because he has a few deliveries today. Apparently, one of our customers before that we had an issue with regard to the egg came back. They messaged us yesterday, actually I think last night or yesterday, that they wanted to have like 15 trays of eggs to be delivered. They own a big chain of pastry shop. So they're a pastry shop, and they have a lot of, I think, branches already all over the Philippines. And one of their branches contacted us to have some eggs delivered to them. We didn't actually expect that they're gonna call us back because, like I said, we had an issue before. So now we are running short of eggs, actually a specific size of eggs, which is the large or the XL. So yeah, definitely we really need to expand because we're running short of supplies, and it's hard to have a lot of demand but you don't have anything to give, you know. So yeah, we're happy, we're glad that this thing is happening, but it's just that it's frustrating because we have nothing to actually give. Anyway, there are times that I'm actually just lazy to talk, and there are times that I love talking. So yeah, I'm just looking at the calendar here. As you all can see here, it's almost the 31st of May, and we are supposed to pay all the bills, send money to our parents, credit card bills, and a lot more. I normally do it every end of the month. And yeah, so I'd also like to talk about by the way, I'm sorry if you're hearing a background noise. I'm actually doing our laundry today. Anyway, let's talk about our income before versus our income this time. And actually, this is a very sensitive topic I don't really want to discuss about, but I'd like to just share with you some thoughts. So when we were still working overseas, we were actually getting, like, I would say, decent, more than enough, yeah, decent money, and more than it, I would say it is really more than enough. Versus what we're getting right now, which is not that much, but we are able to pay the bills, and we are able to support our families. Actually, if only we are not supporting our families, we will not be struggling like this, or we will not push ourselves to work so hard. So the good thing about struggling is that you always want to improve yourself, and that's why it gives you the drive, the motivation to actually be better, to increase or to improve your lifestyle. And we're grateful that, you know, we're on that stage where there is motivation to, you know, get up in the morning just to, you know, thrive, because this is life. Now, comparing to our salary, I would say ours, because my husband and I work there together. I would say the basic agreement was he pays the bill, he pays the rent, because of course we were renting there. We actually had a flat, or we call it an apartment here, 2-bedroom flat. Or the agreement is that since we both are earning, he's gonna pay the bills, the rent, the groceries, technically almost everything. And then all my salary goes to our savings and investments. And that is the reason why we were able to put up an apartment business, because we were like really saving most of our, like I would say 50% of our income just to build the apartment. The only difference between us being employed and us now, though we are not earning so much, is that we are not dependent to our employer. So technically, if I would say I don't feel like working today, I'm just gonna rest, I can do that. But with the job that we have before, you can't just do like that. You can't just give an excuse and say I'm not gonna work today because I feel so tired and stuff like that. No. So technically, you probably be getting a lot, but you don't have that kind of freedom. Whereas today, we are, I would say we still have enough to cover all the expenses and enough to give. Nothing is extra, but I can say we have so much freedom when it comes to our time. And this is very important for us to realize that we should have more time compared to the monetary funds that they're saying. Well, some people, they would say you should have balance. Yes, that's true. You should have balance, because if you have more money but you don't have time, it's still gonna be the same. You don't have the time to spend your money. That's the same thing that happened to us. I mean, I'm not saying we had so much money, but it's just that we were so busy, we didn't have the time to enjoy what we had. Whereas for now, we only have enough money, enough to pay the bills, enough to support our families, but then we have the time to enjoy whatever little things we have. And that is, I would say it's freedom for us. It is freedom. And I know one day we will actually reach that point where we don't even have to think about the prices, or we don't even have to think about how much it would cost us to, you know, make something or go somewhere. Because right now, since, as probably know, we are still struggling, but we are in the season where we are planting. We're still in the season of investing our time and effort to make things work. So technically, when you're investing, sometimes the interest will come in the next few years, right? So for now, what we're doing is just planting the seeds, hoping that tomorrow they will grow, hoping that tomorrow they will provide more for us. So yeah, that is just the difference between us before having so much money to actually spend but no time, versus us now. I'm never gonna say we don't have, because I know at some point there will always be enough. So I guess this video for today will just be a little short, just a thought for this morning. And yeah, I just want to get real with you. That's it, guys.